Let me show you what I'm cooking today. We're going to do the whole process, but we're going to keep it short and sweet to suit everyone. I'm doing a really simple pork casserole in my multi-cooker. In here, I have cut up 2 kilos of pork shoulder, really good price point, about $20 worth of pork. Some plain flour, dried thyme, dried basil. We're going to saute that, and I'm going to do steps showing you what to do in the multi-cooker. We're going to do it in olive oil and butter. Veggie-wise, what we've got in here is a whole lot of carrot, cut up nice and small. We've got celery and 2 red onions. We've also got some potatoes peeled in the microwave for 20 minutes. Never put potatoes into a pressure cooker raw. They will not cook all the way through if you're in a hurry. And also, they soak up your stock, and we don't want to do that. We want nice, fluffy potatoes. So I microwave those, peel for 20 minutes, they go in cooked. Sauce-wise, a little bit of tomato paste. We're going to do some good, healthy bone broth. I get this one on Amazon, a bit of water, some garlic. I'll come back and show you how we do this. Okay, so what I've done is I've turned on the saute recently, and I've put some butter and some olive oil in there. You're going to press start. You're going to melt that. See how quick it is? Now, the first step is the most important, and this is going to be a 15-minute saute process. So we are going to now pop in our pork, in our marinade, and our flour. And the most important thing I want you guys to take note of is you do not want to stir this straight away. Sorry, one-handed. Right, we're not going to stir this. All we want to do is get a crust on this meat. This is the most important step when you're making a casserole. So all you want to do is flatten that out. And of course, the temperature is going to go back. But this one, being stainless steel, keeps temperature pretty well. So what we're going to do now is not move that. Get a crust on it, and I will come back in 15 minutes and show you what it looks like. Okay, 15 minutes has gone by, and can you see the crust on that pork? Sorry guys, this is really hard over the steam, but you can see there's a lovely crust. So I only turn that pork once in that 15 minutes. That is the secret. Now it's just a simple matter of adding the veggies. We're going to saute for another couple of minutes. Okay, 10 minutes has gone by. I'm happy with that bit of caramelization that we have there on our veggies. And as you can see, the hack of steaming your potatoes first means that these are nice and soft. Now what I've done is I have mixed up 2 cups of liquid. So what we've got in here is 3 teaspoons of bone broth. We've got a tablespoon of garlic, and we've got a tablespoon of tomato paste that goes in. And for this video today, I'm going to show you how you can have this done in 35 minutes or 40 minutes, right? So what we're going to do now is go down here. We're going to turn this around until we get to 35 high, which just happens to be on risotto, which doesn't make any difference. We're looking for high 35 minutes. So the benefit of cooking like this is you could have all your veggies ready to go. You could have your potatoes steamed all in the fridge, right? You get home, you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing for dinner? If you've got, say, 45 minutes, this is perfect pork shoulder, melt in your mouth on the table. So now lid goes on. For this video today, I'm going to show you how you can have this done in 35 minutes or 40 minutes, right? So what we're going to do now is go down here. We're going to turn this around until we get to 35 high, which just happens to be on risotto, which doesn't make any difference. We're looking for high 35 minutes. So the benefit of cooking like this is you could have all your veggies ready to go. You could have your potatoes steamed all in the fridge, right? You get home, you're thinking to yourself, what am I doing for dinner? If you've got, say, 45 minutes, this is perfect pork shoulder, melt in your mouth on the table. So now lid goes on. Okay, so it goes on, and then all we need to check is that we have this on seal, which is around there, right? Sealing. We then press start. I'll come back and show you the end result. And here is our lovely end result. This has been resting for about 10 minutes. Let's check our pork. Remembering this was a slow cut of pork. And look at that. That is what we want. See, that's just I'm just pushing a spoon. That is so melt in your mouth. This is why I love pressure cooking. Any questions, send it my way. I know this is a long video, guys, but there's a lot of detail in this, so I didn't want to cut it too much. Feel free to share.